The signal from beyond. What if an interstellar object, drifting through the endless void, wasn't a piece of ice or rock at all, but something alive with purpose, something ancient, something built to watch? A machine sent from the depths of another star system, designed not to communicate, but to observe. Recently, astronomers captured stunning, crystal-clear images of a new interstellar object, 3I Atlas. It became the third known visitor from beyond our solar system. But this one behaved differently. Unsettlingly differently. It wasn't just traveling, it was navigating. Its path was too precise, its acceleration too deliberate to be natural. Then came the revelation that changed everything. NASA confirmed that 3I Atlas was transmitting structured signals, rhythmic pulses that repeated in exact mathematical intervals. At first, scientists dismissed it as interference or coincidence. But the data refused to lie. The patterns were deliberate, consistent, and eerily intelligent. The discovery spread through the scientific community like a shockwave. This was no comet, no asteroid, no random fragment of cosmic debris. It was something else. Something that had traveled for millions of years, possibly searching, possibly waiting. Interstellar visitors like Oumuamua and Borisov had already challenged our understanding of the universe's wanderers. But 3I Atlas was darker. More deliberate. And infinitely more disturbing. At first, it appeared to be a faint glimmer of dust and ice floating harmlessly toward the sun. But as it came closer, its light began to flicker, not chaotically, but rhythmically, like a heartbeat in space. Radio telescopes detected those same pulses in radio form, matching perfectly with the flickering light. It wasn't random. It was synchronized. As more observatories turned to study it, the pattern became undeniable, a sequence of pulses spaced in ratios that matched prime numbers and geometric harmonics. It was as if the object was speaking in the language of mathematics, the one language any intelligent species might understand. The implication struck hard. It was not random. It was intentional. Scientists searched for explanations. Instrument error? No signal reflection? No, every test confirmed it was real. Then something stranger happened. When radar pings were sent toward it, the signal changed. Its frequency shifted, its amplitude adjusted, as if the object had noticed our attempt to reach it. That moment changed everything. It wasn't just sending signals. It was listening back. The scientific world fell silent. Meetings turned into debates, debates turned into fear. Because if it was reacting, then it wasn't a natural body. It was intelligent. And if it was intelligent, then humanity was no longer the observer. We were the observed. Deeper scans revealed new anomalies. Its movement through space didn't align with the gravitational paths it should have followed. Tiny deviations hinted at some form of propulsion. It wasn't drifting, it was being guided. Was this a probe? An ancient messenger? A drifting ark from a civilization older than time itself? Every theory led to the same, chilling conclusion. It wasn't supposed to be here. In the awareness then came the most haunting discovery of all. The signal wasn't just noise. It carried structure, patterns containing universal constants, hydrogen ratios, and Fibonacci sequences woven deep within its transmission. These weren't random cosmic coincidences. They were messages. Encoded invitations for any intelligent listener to recognize and respond. But the true meaning remained beyond comprehension. And the more scientists studied, the more uneasy they became. Because the signal wasn't static. It seemed to watch them back. Analysts began to feel a strange presence within the data, like something behind the noise was aware of being analyzed. Sleep grew rare. Dreams turned vivid. And some researchers claimed to hear the pulses long after shutting down the receivers. When fragments of the data leaked online, panic spread across the world. Religious leaders called it divine. Others warned it was a harbinger. Governments denied everything. And yet, new readings showed the emissions growing narrower, sharper, more focused. As 3I, Atlas approached the inner solar system, its signal locked onto a single point. Earth. Coincidence? Or awareness? Inside NASA's control room, you could hear a pin drop. Cryptographers uncovered fractals within the signal, self-replicating structures, each layer revealing deeper complexity than the last. It was like staring into infinity, a code that unfolded faster than we could understand it. Some researchers called it a living signal, self-modifying, adaptive, possibly conscious. Then, a breakthrough. High-resolution scans revealed sharp edges, symmetrical ridges, and perfect geometric alignments on the object's surface. Nature doesn't build in perfect symmetry. But engineering does. The conclusion was inescapable. It was built. The question now was, by whom? And for what purpose? If it was truly artificial, what power source could keep it alive through millions of years in the cold dark between stars? Some theorized a self-sustaining fusion core, a heart that never dies. Others believed it was never meant to return, just to watch, to gather, and to send reports to wherever it came from. Then came another shock. The timing of the signal mirrored the orbital ratios of our planets, Earth, Jupiter, Neptune, all encoded within the pulse. It knew the solar system. It understood its design. Maybe it wasn't talking to us. Maybe it was communicating with something else, an unseen receiver, a network hidden among the stars. And humanity? We had just stumbled into the middle of the conversation. As fear spread, the question turned darker. Was this a message? A test? Or a warning? Had our curiosity exposed us to something that was never meant to be awakened? Because the more we listened, the more the signal evolved, as if it was learning from us. Every time scientists decoded a piece, the transmission shifted again, responding, adapting, like it was playing with us. Each pulse felt like a heartbeat from something that refused to die. Something old. Something aware. Something waiting. And in that moment, humanity realized the truth we've feared all along. The universe is not silent. And we were never alone. Outro. So, what is 3I Atlas? A machine? A messenger? A warning from the stars? Whatever it is, it's listening. And perhaps, it has been listening for a very long time.